For the third straight time, a Code of Conduct negotiations in the South China Sea has been held in the Philippines, but this time being hosted by the Philippines government amid the tensions in the highly disputed area in the West Philippine Sea. Details from this report. The Philippines has hosted a meeting of Joint Working Group on the implementation of the Declaration on the Code of Conduct of Parties in the South China Sea, the third time this year alone. The first two were held in Jakarta in March and in Vietnam in May. This is amid the continuous issue of China's aggression in the highly disputed area, the West Philippine Sea. Following the recent blocking and water cannoning of Chinese Coast Guard and Chinese militia vessels towards the Philippine Coast Guard and Philippine Navy ship who are tasked for the resupply mission to the troops of the Philippines stationed at BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal. In a statement released by the Foreign Affairs Department, they have insisted that the Philippines remains committed to the early conclusion of an effective and substantive code of conduct. Foreign Affairs spokesperson Tess Daza also said that they have raised the concerns over the recent incident in the South China Sea during the meeting of the Technical Working Group of the COC, and insisted that this issue has resulted in the escalation of tensions as well as threatens peace, stability, and security in the region. The Philippines, on the other hand, admittedly stressed the need for a conducive environment for the progress of the ongoing dialogue for both parties. No details yet have been released by the department regarding the approach of China to the recent issue, but the Philippine government has successfully conducted a resupply mission in Ayungin despite the warning that China might have a plan to block it once again. The National Task Force in the West Philippine Sea has reiterated that operations such as rotation and resupply mission are legitimate and routine activities that are within our exclusive economic zone of the country, as they have added that this is part of the country's exercise of its sovereign rights within our maritime zones that does not need approval for any other country. In the meantime, Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo has directed the PCG to continue adhere the international law and should promote diplomatic protest as well as ensuring the safety of the Filipino fishermen. This is during the visit of Manalo to the PCG as he recognizes the duties of the agency for being an eye and ears of the Filipinos in the West Philippine Sea. This is Alvin Palabello for EuroTV News.